Hey, hi, my name is Lena. Welcome to my channel. I'm just going to be making cooking videos on here. This is my first video. Today we're going to be making, so in my language it's called black cholay and rice. It's black chickpeas in a curry and then rice on the side. So yeah, let's start. So over here I have about 2 cups that I washed and soaked of black chickpeas. And in the meantime, we're just going to start peeling the onions and garlic and stuff. So I have 4 small onions and 1 for the rice too. I honestly don't know if I should talk throughout the video or I should just do like the onion speedrun. I was debating how I should record my videos. At first I tried doing POV with like a harness, the chest harness with my phone. That didn't work. It's just because I have to move so much and you're constantly like around water. It's hard to film like that. I cook, I'd say about every single day. Still not used to onions. Usually cooking takes me about, you could say 2 hours easily. Depending on what it is, it could take, now something like this, if it's rice and like a sabzi or something, it could take like an hour and a half, not too long. Pressure cookers are loud enough to like damage your ears, or maybe I'm just sensitive to it, so I always use earplugs. Yeah. And another funny thing you're gonna see on my channel. So Indian cooking is very strong, right? And the smell of onion, it can get into your clothes and stuff. That just happens, and your hair. And you can't wash your hair every single day. So I just wear a shower cap, and yeah, it works perfectly well. Looks hilarious, but yeah, I mean it works. So. So I'm just like dicing half of a small onion for the rice. We're just gonna cut that up and put it aside for now. And yeah, so in here I have 4 small onions, maybe like 8 cloves of garlic, and 5 green chilies, and just like a small piece of ginger. And yeah, so just gonna add a tiny bit of water. And that's ready to be ground up. When our pot is hot enough, then we're gonna just add some oil. Make sure it's not too hot, you don't want everything to burn immediately. And then we're gonna add cumin and just fry that in the oil. Hot. And then add in our onion paste and then grind the tomatoes on the side. Why I take it off the stove is because I don't use so much oil that it like fries the onions and stuff right away. So I just let like steam kind of get into the mixture, and that's what cooks it. So you're gonna see me doing that a lot. So our tomato paste is ready. I just like to mix the spices that I'm gonna use like in one bowl, so you just add it in at once. So I add like half a spoon of turmeric or haldi, and like half a spoon of salt, red chili powder, and these are just boxed spice mixes. So this is Shahi paneer masala. Add in like a good spoonful of that. chana masala. I just usually use this for the white chickpeas, but I just add like a little bit in here too. Maybe like half a spoon. In the meantime, we can measure out our rice that we're going to be making on the side. So I'm just going to measure out like a cup and a half of rice. So I'm just going to rinse this like thoroughly and then just soak it in water like while we do other stuff. So we're just going to let that soak. So we're going to let that cook for about like a few minutes. So once the tomatoes are done cooking, we're just going to take the beans and then add them into the tomato onion mixture. So I just turned that down to low heat and we're just gonna let it cook. Maybe about like 10-15 minutes just so like the flavor gets into the bean. I'm just gonna stir this in between to make sure it doesn't like stick to the bottom. So rice is pretty basic. Drop in our cloves and our cumin. And just fry that. And then add in our onion. Onions are like a light brown. We're just gonna add a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna add in our water. We had a cup and a half of rice, so 3 glasses of water. And we're just gonna let that come to a boil, and in the meantime I'm just gonna drain our rice. We just had it soaked for a bit, so that's what it looks like. We're done with our spices for now. And yeah, let's check on. Yeah, it's cooking. So the water's boiling, we're just gonna add in our rice. One last time, just like we stir our chickpeas, we can add in our potato. So our rice is boiling. And yeah, it's just gonna keep cooking like this. And this, we're just gonna add the water into it soon, the water that it boiled in. And then it becomes like a nice broth. So our rice is almost done. Now you just want to make sure it doesn't like stick to the bottom. So the water completely dried up. I'm just gonna let it develop steam one time, and then we're just gonna take it off the stove and let it steam for like just like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna remove the lid. Simple stuff. This is my life. I cook, I go to school. So we're just gonna remove the lid from the rice now, and then just let the steam escape so they don't become like mushy. So the rice just looks like this. Just gonna try to lift it from the bottom, remove the rest of the steam, just so they can dry up and like become singular. They look like nice then. So I'm just gonna taste it to see like what it needs more of, or you know what's happening. Yeah, I guess we could. So we're gonna add the rest of the spices in. like we don't have enough already. There's like a little bit of black pepper, garam masala, which is like a mix of a few different spices ground up together. I think it has enough salt. Yeah, I don't want to over salt it. You can always add more salt, you can't take it out. So we're just gonna add in the coriander leaves. And what else? Anything else you want to say? No. This is like the rice. The aim is just to like have it be like long and like dry and just separate. And then just this, yeah, final. That's basically it. Thank you for watching. To the 3 people that have seen this video, if you have any suggestions of anything you want to see, just leave it in the comments. And yeah, thank you.